Hello, beautiful people. It's Wisdom on a Train today because I've got limited time, so I hope you're all well. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about living the dream. One of the mottos I always had in life is dare to dream. Be bold in the moments when you're not sure what to do. Be courageous in all your decision making. Always ask yourself, what would you do if I had courage? The reason I feel like this is because for so many years I looked at my dad, who is a beautiful, beautiful soul, the most patient man on the planet, the calmest man on the planet, and was an incredible example to me in many things in life, and still is. But if there's one thing which I saw as a negative in my dad, is that limiting imprint in his energy field. It was the fact that when it came to the crutch, in moments when he had the chance to make that big step from an average life to a momentous, extraordinary life, he often held back. Now, I don't know the reason for this, whether it was something that happened in his childhood, whether it's in our ancestry, whether it was a lack of courage, or whether he felt sometimes he had to sacrifice his own happiness to allow someone else to be happy. That almost martyrdom aspect of people's personality. But he always had some dreams that he used to tell me about. He always wanted to ride on a motorbike across the Americas, from the West Coast to the East Coast. He wanted to visit the most beautiful places in the world. He wanted to be the best at everything he did. He wanted to swim for England. But with all these stories, there was always a but. There was always a reason why he didn't quite make it. And it was never because he didn't have the talent. It was never because he didn't have the opportunity. It was often because he'd stopped himself. And I have a wonderful friend who I was talking to yesterday, and he was explaining to me that once upon a time he met a beautiful, beautiful woman while he was travelling around the world. And even though he felt that this was the woman of his life, and she had told him that he was the man of her life, because one of them lived on one side of the world and the other one lived on the other side of the world, it never quite happened because neither of them was willing to make that bold step. And it made me think, how many people in this world do we see who don't have the courage to go for the dream, who don't have the courage to leave that job that's paying them enough money, to do the thing they're passionate about because of the risk factor? How many people don't have the courage to leave a relationship because they're scared what might lie on the other side? They're scared of being left on the shelf or isolated from the world. How many people never even try and achieve their dream because a lot of people have told them that it's not a real job or it's not a real dream and it'll never make them enough money? So if nothing else, today's talk is literally getting you to have a look at your life, to see if deep down in the darkest and most beautiful caverns of your shadow, there's a dream that you've yet to fulfill. There's a dream you've always wanted. There's a dream you've always envisioned. And perhaps you've made that decision to block yourself off from it because you've had children or something came into your life that meant you couldn't really do it because of the responsibilities that you feel you have. And I would recommend that you revisit that and you wonder, if it truly is a dream, how can you make that happen in your current life?
Prochain arrêt, Renan.
13 months ago, I gave up my job, a staff position which earned me decent money, so I could go in pursuit of my dream. Because I look at my dad's life and I know he's happy, but he never got to ride on that motorbike across America. And when I said to his wife, here's the money, let's let Dad just ride across from the East Coast to the West Coast, she said, not on my life. And my dad being my dad, the nice guy, the martyr, the sacrificial husband, is happier with his wife being happy that he's not doing it than he would be if he did it himself. But if he actually went into his heart space, into that higher self, and he looked at the situation, he would realise that if his wife truly loved him, and this is nothing against her because she's a lovely person, she would allow him to fulfil that dream. And even more importantly, if he loved himself, he would make sure that that dream takes place, that that opportunity doesn't disappear before his health. Now, I'm not encouraging you all to get in touch with your exes now and try and make it work once again. And I'm not telling you to ride on a motorbike across the Americas, but what I am telling you is to dare to dream. In this particular body, we only live once. Yes, our soul goes on and on and on. But I believe that if we unlock our deepest passion, if we allow ourselves the opportunity to achieve our dreams, if we believe in ourselves that we can do it, and we can do it and earn enough money to survive, and if we understand that the true abundance in life, the full richness, comes out when we do step into our destiny, then suddenly the big risk, or the thing we should have done when we were younger, is still possible. Dare to dream. Live with courage. Step into your destiny. Be yourself. And you will have no regrets, because there's nothing worse than lying on that deathbed and thinking what you could have done. The number one regret that people who are dying have is not doing the thing they always wished they'd done. It's never too late.
Prochain arrêt, Lausanne, gare terminus pour ce train. Tout le monde descend, s'il vous plaît. Prochain arrêt, Lausanne, gare terminus.
Have a wonderful day, everybody. Thank you for listening.